Across the nation, from Akron, Ohio to Puerto Rico, the 2K Foundations project has been refurbishing basketball courts and community centers for neighborhoods in need.
I'm super excited for the kids to have an opportunity to, get out, have fun, be able to come to a nice facility and play basketball, the game that we love.
The program gives these communities a safe place to play on the court and on the sticks, with community centers also receiving gaming and technology upgrades to promote STEM education. We were there to unveil one of the courts with Paul George in his hometown of Palmdale, California.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. Welcome, folks, to what promises payday.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick.
Great vision, David. Thank you. Morris, what do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language, not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yet, right, that's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Robert Covington out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Alan Crabb. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. And for the Nuggets, they've got Saric. Kemba Walker is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Ingram. And it's Favors in at the center position. A wide open look here for DeRozan. No good from outside. Covington against Ingram. Portis laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Portis has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Washington. Walker the pass to Saric. Back to Walker. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's off the back rim. No good. Outside, Covington passes it to Beverly. Outside, Portis to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Ayton kicks to Crabb. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
2 points. That one goes.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Beverly looking around. Favors against Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And all the tools that made DeAndre Ayton the top pick in the 2018 draft already, Doris, on display at the start of his NBA career.
You know what, Kevin? People wanted to knock DeAndre Ayton for his defense, which wasn't horrific. But they forgot about all the things he can do. Let's remember, he's a great screener in the pick and roll. He can shoot from range. He's got incredible instincts with an incredible physicality to his game. Don't talk about the defense. Ayton too good on the offensive end.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, if it's possible for a #1 overall pick to go under the radar, then I think that's what you'd say about DeAndre Ayton last year. Doncic stole the headline, certainly, but DeAndre Ayton had a big-time start to his career.
Ayton hits them both. And the numbers that Ayton put up as a rookie, very impressive.
Well, DeAndre Ayton said the lack of attention didn't bother him at all. This guy showed he can be a focal point on both ends, and he's only going to get better with more repetition.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Beverly. A 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. knocked away. And here are the Nuggets now. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Phoenix. Here's DeRozan. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Beverly against Walker. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Ingram missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Walker the pass to Favors. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Walker. Here's the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Wizards. And here is Crabbe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Walker surveying the floor. Now Beverly. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And DeRozan kicks to Šarić. Outside Favors. Ingram finds Favors. Walker with it. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And for the length of Bobby Portis, he's sure to provide a bit of fire when he's on the floor.
Well, Portis is never afraid to mix it up with the opponent or sometimes his own guys. This guy plays with a passion that maybe isn't for everyone, but boy, it does spark his teams.
Chance to check out the numbers for Walker. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now here's Beverly. Here's the floater. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Šarić.
Well, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have one title to their name, the champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team, led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Pass to Ayton. Over Favors. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Beverly. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Walker the pass to Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We've always been wowed by the athleticism in the NBA, but it seems to be becoming even more athletic. And certain guys get it done, Doris, in different ways.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of examples, Kev, of guys who don't have or are not blessed with incredible athleticism, but who have found a way to be successful.
Take a break.
Nikola Jokic is a first-team NBA player who plays very much below the rim. And then you look at certain shooters who can affect the game. J.J. Redick. He is impossible to guard because he's one constant stream of movement. So, listen, if you have great skill for your position, without athleticism, you can still find a way to have a job in this NBA.
Good on the second free throw.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Now here's Beverly. Down low, it's tipped. Ingram with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Shot's good by Walker.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball, effortless.
Wizards leading by 6. Here's Crabbe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Looney's checked in for Favors. And Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Saric. Alec Burks checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Barton subbed in for Walker. Ayton hits them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Ingram outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Nuggets, #1.
You know, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league. Their defense has been dominant. Tremendous scheming by the coaches. The players are skilled. They're motivated. This is a very tough bunch to score on.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Ingram. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Dunn. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, Greg, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
That's tipped.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Barton following the bucket by the Wizards. Clock at 6. There's Looney. He's covered by 8. The shot by Looney, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Ingram right side. Kicks it to Barton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Shot's good from Mbah a Moute.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now the pass to Hunter. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Barton kicks to Mbah a Moute. He dishes it to Ingram. Rebound, Washington. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Dunn shot's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now, here's Mbah a Moute. Burks against Green. Pass to Ingram. Rebound by Ilyasova.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty. Well, Scott Brooks now in his 4th year as coach of the Wizards, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him so far in his tenure in the D.C. area. And think about it, guys, under the gun now because the GM who hired him was now let go.
Outside, Green. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Ingram. And Doris for Brooks. He'll be doing what he can to get this team back in the playoff hunt.
And I think, Kevin, the area they must address is the defensive end of the floor. Listen, they have thrived offensively under Scotty Brooks. But this team, if you're going to get into the playoffs and thrive, you've got to be a quality defensive unit.
Hunter, no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. 1:06 left in the first. Shot's good from Mbah a Moute.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Dunn passes to Ilyasova. Pass to Ayton. Over to the left wing. Hunter kicks to Dunn. The shot from the low post is good. Dunn's got 8 points.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Pass to Burks. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Rivers, Ilyasova out there with Hunter. Then it's Chris Dunn, and it's Bonga in at the small forward.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Burks can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Looney sends it back. Powell, the pass to Looney. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The pass to Rivers. Now here's Ilyasova. Bonga, the pass to Dunn. And here's Rivers. There's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Rivers has got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Powell with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Passes it to Looney. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Done against Barton. Pass to Hunter. And here is Dunn. 8 points for him. Pass to Ilyasova. Shoots over Barton. Ilyasova can't hit.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
It's Powell on the wing. That shot off, and it's Washington the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. To the inside. And stolen by Barton. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. Barton kicks it to Looney. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Mbah a Moute.
What's up?
DeMar DeRozan comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Kemba Walker in for Will Barton. And that one falls for Looney. Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
The Nuggets trail by 7 to the paint. Here's DeRozan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Saric has checked in for Looney.
One shot.
Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. The shot by Powell, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Beverly against Walker. Right side, Portis. Now, here's Hunter. Covered by Saric. Hunter, the pass to Covington. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets trail by 4. Now Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the dish to Favors. It's rebounded by Portis.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Saric against Rivers. Now, here's Hunter. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Wizards making a switch here. Rabs checked in. The Nuggets now in offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Walker dishes to Favors. Saric outside. Walker with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
For Washington, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Portis finds Beverly. Over Walker. Buried from 15 feet out. Beverly's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Walker the pass to DeRozan. Back to Walker. DeRozan on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Covington. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, DeMar DeRozan excels at finding space to score from the mid-range. Whether it's coming off a screen or if he has to, breaking down a defender, he'll get to that spot.
Here's Covington. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Here's Covington. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Walker the pass to DeRozan. Back to Walker. Saric outside. 4 on the shot clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Wizards leading by 3. Grab the pass to Beverly. Chalk up 2 there. Beverly's got 8.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Powell, the pass to Saric. And there's a foul called on Alan Crabb. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Andre Ayton's checked in for Washington. And Saric kicks to Favors. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. That one a little long. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Beverly, the pass to Ayton. The shot's good. And now a 7-point Wizards lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Washington, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And you know, for the Wizards, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
And Beverly kicks to Portis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Portis has got his second basket of the night. Walker dishes to DeRozan. Can they get it? That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Out to the wing. Ayton against Saric. Ayton, the pass to Beverly. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Portis.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's DeRozan. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Well, the danger factor that DeMar DeRozan adds on the offensive end is huge. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense.
To the middle, here's Covington. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Puts it up from 17, and Denver again with the bucket.
You know what I love, Kevin? Right now, DeMar DeRozan is taking the initiative. The key is stay aggressive.
Beverly, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Crabb. The pass to Beverly. Down low, Covington. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Walker against Beverly. And Walker kicks to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Favors against Portis. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. Dishes it to Covington. Here's Portis. Denver grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Looney's checked in for Favors. Burks comes in for Saric, and it's Will Barton in for Walker. Wizards leading by 7. Dunn passes to Ayton. From 11 feet away, that one no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Denver. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dunn looking over the floor. Passes it to Ayton. Fires from 14, and the jumper is on the mark. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
Green fires from way outside. No good that time. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's DeRozan. DeRozan out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Dario Saric. Then there's Favors. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a 3, he might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building 3. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Here's Ayton. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
Boy, you love seeing this, guys. When Saric is attacking those openings, he is such a dangerous offensive threat.
Beverly, the pass to Ayton. Great D that time from Favors. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Beverly, the pass to Covington. Outside Portis. Feeds to Ayton. Over Favors, and that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 18 points in the game.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's guarded by Cram. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from DeMar DeRozan. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Beverly with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Portis. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Walker dishes to Favors. And here is Saric. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Misses the wing J.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Covington against Ingram. Now here's Covington. Defense is right there. They get it back, and that one drops for him. Now it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Outside, Walker. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Favors brings the double. Crabbe kicks to Beverly. There's the pass to Ayton. And it's Denver with the rebound. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes to Walker. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Ingram. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Grab the pass to Beverly. Pass to Ayton. He kicks it to Crabbe. And there's the pass to Portis. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And the layup's good off the glass. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 3. Passes it to Favors. And here's Walker outside. Good on the 3-point shot.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Bahamute comes in for Saric, and Norman Powell subbed in for Ingram. The Wizards also changing it up. Hunter comes in for Portis, and it's Austin Rivers in for Allen Crabbe. At the elbow, Hunter. He can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player. You know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Washington. The Wizards have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Rivers. Powell pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Look, Kevin, how about the acceleration of DeRozan on the break? Just beats everyone down the floor for an easy opportunity.
The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Don't you have the sense, Kevin, that DeMar DeRozan feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anyone at the offensive end? He's like, bring your best defender, I'm up to the challenge.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Rivers. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6 man for the rest of his career.
Rivers hits both of them.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, how effortless does DeMar DeRozan make those slams look? This guy glides to the rim and makes it look easy.
Walker against Rivers. Now here's Ayton. Guarded closely. Fader on the way. That one misses. And Denver the other way now.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Wizards haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Alec Burks checked in for the Nuggets. Martin comes in for Walker. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Robert Covington. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Looney. He has 7. Back to Barton. Here's the teardrop. Washington with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Rivers finds Ayton. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Barton the bounce pass. Now, here's Mbah a Moute. Not a lot of room. And it's Barton that time on the assist from Mbah a Moute. Barton's got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Ayton.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Here's DeRozan. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Green. Rivers against Burks. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Hunter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
But terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
Wizards trailed by 4. Burks with the steal. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Mbah a Moute. Barton surveying the floor. Back to Mbah a Moute. 5 on the clock. To the paint. There's Looney. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Nails the baby hook. Ayton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
And the pass to Burks. From the line, he gets that one. Burks has got 7.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Rivers. Done outside. The feed now to Ayton. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year. But you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Ingram's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Ayton. 1:49 left to play in the third. Ilyasova against Ingram. Here's Looney. 7 points in the game. They double him with Ayton. Count that bucket. He's got 9.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
1:25 left to play in the third. Dunn against Barton. Dunn attacking. And Looney sends it back. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. A different look for Denver. Derek Favors checked in for Looney. And Dario Saric subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Favors brings the double. And here's Ilyasova outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Burks looking around. It's Barton on the wing. 56 seconds left in the third. Kicks it to Ingram. Passes it to Burks. Bangs home the trifecta. Burks has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Count it, good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and it's good for 2.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Ayton, the pass to Bonga. Dunn against Barton. Pass to Ilyasova. 6 to shoot. Back to Dunn. And he makes good on the layup. Dunn's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Barton from outside. Another 3 for Denver.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Denver Nuggets. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Scott Brooks.
All we're thinking about is offense. Let's get back to what we do. Defense first, and then let's score for that. Let's not worry about our offense. Our shots are going to fall.
And Craig, he's imploring his team to be better on defense.
The effort hasn't been there. They need to step it up on that side of the floor.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Dunn, Gerald Green out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Allen Crabbe, and it's Portis in at the 5.
Well, because of Chris Dunn's athleticism, he can get up and over the outstretched arms of the D. It takes a lot to shake this guy's focus.
Saric attacking. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds in the game. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Crabbe.
Allen Crabbe doing work on the interior, sir. Okay.
Ingram against Green. High, arcing shot. It's good. And that's 18 points for Brandon Ingram.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Portis kicks to Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Chris Dunn tantalized the NBA guys with his elite speed, his playmaking ability. There were some question marks about his decision-making, but I think that's about repetition.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Denver. Robert Covington's checked in for Washington. Patrick Beverley comes in for Green. He's off on the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Yes, and the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Listen, there are few guards in this league who can overpower defenders, but Dunn, that rare breed.
Norman Powell's checked in for Alec Burks.
You think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in, Kevin.
To the inside, here's Beverley. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, Chris Dunn's passing ability was ready-made for the NBA.
And Doris with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. But he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team.
Beverley against Walker. Now Beverley with the floater. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Favors. Feeds it to Ingram. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
What a wonderful offensive talent this guy is. Ingram showing signs of what's to come.
Inside, here's Beverley. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Walker against Beverly. Pass to Sharch. Shoots over Covington. And Covington sends it back. To take the lead. Sharch grabs the board. Sharch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded by Cram. Washington trailer. Dunn left side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Chris Dunn turning himself into a dangerous weapon on the offensive end.
And stolen by Cram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, easy call.
And he can't get the first one.
I think if there's one thing that he's proven, it's that Allen Crabbe can shoot the basketball. Now it's his responsibility to keep adding to his game.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Powell. And a switcher also for Washington. Ayton's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Stolen by Beverly. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Covington. That one's not going to go. And it's Denver the other way. The pass to DeRozan. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Beverly, the pass to Ayton. Now here's Cram. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Ayton against Walker. Sharch outside. He feeds it to Walker. That one goes in. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Beverly with the ball. Shoots from the elbow. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Beverly. And that's 31 points for DeAndre Ayton. Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Goes up the baseline. Rebound, Washington. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Crabbe dishes to Beverly. Back to Crabbe. To the inside. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Beverly for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Passes it to DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Out to the right wing. They double him with Sharch. And here's Covington. Portis finds Ayton. Here's Covington. Goes back up. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Denver calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. DeRozan, count it, and the foul. That one on Ayton.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Beverly, the pass to Covington. Outside Portis. Here's Crabbe. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Over Favors. Favors with the rebound. Charge inside. Defended by Portis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Beverly. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
And Beverly kicks to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Favors surveying the floor. Pass to Ingram. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Crabbe finds Ayton. The Wizards working the ball around now. Beverly, the pass to Portis. Out Crabbe. And that one, good.
Wow, Allen Crabbe, big moment, no problem.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Nuggets. Covington with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Launches the three. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Outside DeRozan. Crabbe pulls it in. Crabbe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beverly, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the 4th quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Walker against Beverly. They get it again. Favors, and the layup is good. Favors has got his first bucket in this one.
How about the confidence and calm demeanor of the young guy, Derek Favors? Big-time delivery.
Ingram comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Wizards now. Portis finds Covington. Here's Beverly. He's covered by Ingram. Ayton in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Favors brings the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Washington with the ball. Portis, the pass to Beverly. Saric against Portis. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside DeRozan to the paint. Off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Walker. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Walker's got 11 in the second half.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Saric, no good. Washington has gone 2-for-2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside Covington. Pass to Ayton. There's Crabbe with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 10. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the left wing. Baseline Jay on the way. Rebound by the Wizards.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
It's deflected.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And so it's Washington with it. They're leading by 8. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
There's the pass to Bonga. Now Ayton. And so it's the Wizards with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.